Hi, Dale Tias, Dana B. Goods here. I'm going to show you another 2-minute bass lesson. Today we're going to talk about the diminished triad. In previous lessons I've covered the major triad and the minor triad. So I'm going to add the diminished triad to your practice set. Now it's pretty easy to play. I'm going to show you the intervallic construction so you understand why it's called, what it's called, and how to use it. So starting on a C, on the 3rd fret, you can play the minor 3rd on the same string, and that's the E flat. Then you go up to the diminished 5th, and this is the power tone. This is the tone that really defines it and separates it from a minor triad. So you've got, in this case, instead of playing a G, we're playing a G flat. So we have C, E flat, G flat, and then C on the octave. And that's the diminished triad. Now, you know, and throughout my playing, if I'm like say playing a walking jazz line, I might find that, let's say on a D diminished, my ring finger is on the root. Instead of quickly making a shift and trying to play my arpeggio the way I just showed you, you can adjust it so it fits. So you got your ring finger playing the root, go to the minor 3rd on the next string 2 frets down, your pinky can grab the diminished 5th. If you want to go up the octave, just make a small change or a shift, come back down. So you have this as another fingering for the diminished triad. It's one thing just to be shown how the triads are constructed, but really the onus becomes yours to sit and practice them in every possible root on your bass, improvise with them, get comfortable. You may also want to go through an exercise where on a piece of paper you write a variety of roots. I don't care if they relate. You can mix sharps and flats, it doesn't matter. We're not trying to write a song, we're just trying to get you honed that no matter what the chord is on the paper, you're ready to apply the right chord tones. So let's say you write, you know, D diminished to G7 to C major to F minor or something like that. Then, you know, so you mix up your chord quality on the roots, and then practice just playing quarter notes with a metronome, and just play root, 3, 5, octave, and connect the chords. It's a great exercise, and just change it up every day. Don't get in a rut of playing the same progression because songs have so many different possible chord progressions and keys. You want to always be mixing it up. But combine the diminished triad with your practicing of the major and the minor triads, and you're going to become more familiar with the tones, and your ear is going to be focused on what these chords sound like, so that you might even be able to just strengthen your ear playing, and when you're jamming with friends, maybe they don't tell you the chords and they just go playing, your ear is going to be more tuned to what those chords sound like. To that point, I know some guys, I was one of them for many years, would practice in front of the TV without my bass plugged in. That's only good for muscles. That's only good to kind of get your technique, your motor skills down. But whenever you're working with, you know, chords or scales or anything that deals with harmony, melody, you have to plug in your amp and try not to have other distractions of TVs playing and things like that, because you're really training your ear to hear those different scales and arpeggios. So there's the diminished triad. I hope you guys practice it, practice in all 12 keys. And if you, in your process of practicing, come up with any questions, please email me at dalet@danabgoods.com. Thanks for coming by.